Hey, it's Patti Scharf, CPA and co-founder of Catching Clouds, a leader in e-commerce accounting. Today I'm going to help answer the question, does QuickBooks Online help keep track of inventory? So the answer to this question is yes, with an unsatisfactory follow-up answer for e-commerce sellers, which is not really well. So let me jump in and show you why I say yes. All right, so I'm going to give you a quick mini tour around one little section in QuickBooks Online. So you log in, if you go to sales, you'll see this thing called products and services. Products and services is actually where the inventory is kept, okay? And you'll see, like, I have this set up, this widget down here. It's called non-inventory for the type. If you go to edit, you can actually change the type to be inventory. If you turn on inventory tracking, you're going to pay for, I think, the highest level version of QuickBooks Online, just so you know. But what's going on here is the widget I have set up is non-inventory. That means that it's not keeping track of products that you buy. When you buy products, typically you buy them, they go into inventory, and then you sell them. It gets marked off as cost of goods sold. Okay, so you should not, in theory, typically being expensing the products that you buy until it gets to the point that you're actually selling them. Okay. I don't want to get too deep into that. I just want to kind of show you what's going on. So what happens is in QuickBooks Online, you have the ability to set up one SKU. So in this case, WID001, and I can assign a description to it, and then I can assign, like, when that's included on an invoice, it'll automatically go to sales. The money will go to sales when the product is sold, and at the same time, it will be marked off as cost of goods sold when it is sold. Okay, so you'll have the income and the expense, which means you'll be able to run reports that show profitability by SKU whenever you're selling these products. Okay, you sell it and it seems amazing. You're like, oh, I sell 100 widgets and it's going to be, 100 times $100, and then the cost is going to be $2,500, and it's going to, like, have these pretty reports. But the problem is with e-commerce. E-commerce has a few funky things. First of all, if you're selling on more than one channel, so let's say you're selling on eBay and you're selling on Shopify and you're selling on Amazon. Well, you've got this one SKU and it's being sold all these different places. Let's say you buy 10,000 units. You might be selling 10,000 units here, 100 units here, and 2,000 units there. You could run out of stock and you wouldn't know it because you don't have one unified system that's tying back to the same thing. They may all use different SKUs. You may have to keep track of the different SKUs because they have different listing SKUs. And I mean, it gets really complicated, right? The other problem is when something is returned to you, you might not be capturing that information and adding those units back into stock. So the numbers are kind of funky. And the biggest problem is I've seen a lot of companies who go from selling pretty much nothing to selling like $100,000 in a matter of 6 months. Or they go from just 100 SKUs to like 100,000 SKUs in a short period of time. And this system was not built to keep track of that. It is the needs of e-commerce sellers is too robust for QuickBooks Online. I know that a lot of people will try going to QuickBooks Enterprise because they've got a lot, it's just a bigger database. It can hold more information. So, and it has like different rules as far as inventory valuations and things like that. So people will try that, but QuickBooks Enterprise is a desktop solution. It doesn't integrate as well with all the cloud shopping carts and things that are out there. It's just, it's too much. People are trying to turn QuickBooks Online, or Xero for that matter. Xero is in exactly the same boat. They're just simplistic solutions for complex problems. And it's really not the best solution. So if you are an online seller and you want to keep track of your inventory, you have some other options. I've got like a whole video on that. You might want to go check this out. But you want to start thinking about a cloud inventory solution. QuickBooks Online, typically not the way to go. All right, one other thing before I go. Scott and I are going to be speaking at Scaling New Heights. It's an accounting conference in Utah in June. I think we're speaking June 16th, which is a Sunday in Salt Lake City. And so Scaling New Heights, come check us out. We'll be there for like, I think an hour and a half or something, giving you all the best practices for e-commerce businesses. So come say hi. And then if you're going to XeroCon, we're going there right afterwards. So we won't be speaking, but we'll be waving hello. So come up and say hi to me there too. And I guess that's it. I hope you like this video. If you did, please like, comment, and share. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'll catch you later.